board kept flashing arrivals and departures, names of towns I'd never seen. November wind cut through my jacket like it knew what waiting means. Platform 3 beneath that old clock, hands crawling slow as pain. You said you'd be on that midnight line, so I stood there in the rain. I bought 2 cups of coffee, set one down beside me on the bench. Steam rising like my foolish hope, fighting doubt I couldn't quench. Every headlight in the distance made my tired heart race. Every whistle sounded like forgiveness, rolling back into this place. I waited at the train station with your name inside my coat. Every mile of steel between us felt like words we never spoke. I watched that engine pulling in, prayed you'd step into my arms, but I waited at the train station, and you never came along. I remember the night you left here, suitcase packed and jaw set tight. Said this town was way too small for your dreams and your fight. I said things I didn't mean, son, words sharper than the track. I told you if you walked away, don't you think about coming back. Lord, pride is a heavy burden, heavier than this old regret. Funny how a stubborn father ain't learned his lesson yet. When you called me last September, voice shaking through the line, said, Dad, can we start over? I said, son, that's just fine. So I waited at the train station like I should have done before. Should have waited with open arms instead of slamming that old door. The loudspeaker cried out midnight, passengers stepped down in pairs, but I waited at the train station, and you weren't standing there. The janitor swept around my boots like I'd grown into the ground. Even he gave me that look of pity without making a sound. One by one the lights went dimmer, the last train pulled away, echoes bouncing through that hollow hall where hope had come to stay. I checked my phone for messages, nothing but silence staring back. No missed call, no explanation, just empty space and track. Maybe you missed your connection, maybe life got in the way, or maybe you changed your mind again and didn't know what to say. I waited at the train station till the cold sank in my bones, till the coffee lost its warmth and I felt it in my soul. I kept rehearsing what I'd say when I saw your face again. I'm sorry, son, I love you. Over and over in my head. But I waited at the train station and the platform stayed the same. Just an old man with a second chance, still calling out your name. There's something about a train yard sounds like goodbye. Steel wheels screaming on the rails like grown men trying not to cry. Every departure carries a piece of someone's heart, and sometimes reconciliation arrives but never starts. The sky was turning charcoal when I finally faced the truth. Maybe you're still angry, maybe I wounded you. I thought being strong meant silence, thought love was understood. But love don't live in silence, it lives in I wish I could. I should've hugged you longer, should've listened more than led, should've said I'm proud of you instead of shaking my head. If you ever hear this story, if somehow it finds your ear, know there's an old man waiting who'd give anything to have you near. I waited at the train station, not just that single night. I've been waiting since the moment I let anger win the fight. Every mile that takes you farther feels like judgment on my soul. I'd walk every track in this country just to bring my boy back home. I waited at the train station with forgiveness in my hands, with every apology I owe you written in the sand. If there's another train tomorrow, I swear I'll be right there. I'll wait at that train station till you know I still care. So if you're riding through the darkness on some midnight southern line, look out for a porch light shining and an old man watching the time. 'Cause I waited at the train station and I'm still waiting.